Alrighty, we are back in our D-Class dirt late models. Got my Fago car painted up here for our run here at Lanier. Looks like we got 30 laps. I think I got a pretty decent go here, but these guys were running lap times faster than I was, so 13th car starting 13th.
P13. The track temp is 71.
I don't know where we're gonna go, so
Fahrenheit.
maybe I just. This is probably a
We
little
need to
bit better
follow
lobby.
car number 01
Yeah, it's a
in the
1.4K
inside column.
lobby to my 1.3, so it's going to be
We need to catch car number 01.
see what we got for these guys. If you just stay out of the way, we'll get a few more spots. I mean, somebody's going to take somebody out. Let's be honest here.
Okay, John, here we go. Don't fuck this up. Go, go, go.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside.
Ooh.
Car low.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed
Sorry,
limit
guy, I
is
did not mean to
30
do that.
miles per hour. 10th position.
Clear inside.
The leader has just done a 13.8. That lap was a 14.4. P10. The gap behind is now 1.0. Watch your speed.
Car outside. Clear high.
These guys are fighting for a bit here.
Your last lap time was at 14.6.
Clear low. Car high. Clear high.
P9. The gap to Snyder in front is now 0.5. You've just done a 14.3.
Those other guys just up and drove away from us.
The gap to Snyder ahead is now 0.8.
I think I'm faster than that one car.
P9.
He's having a hard time holding on to it. Oh, if I could just pass him.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Alright John, you're halfway home, got plenty of fuel. Pulling away. The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
And just as I finally got to him,
P8.
it's just about to be able to put enough pressure on him to maybe. He's over rotating, he's losing some time.
The lap time was at 14.5. Look out for the pit speed limit. Watch your speed. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Smith has been disqualified. That lap was a 14.7.
Car high, you're all clear high. Car up high, clear outside.
That lap time was 14.6.
Come on, gotta get alongside him once.
P8, that was a 14.8. Look out for the pit speed limit. That was a 14.9. That lap was a 14.7.
Car high, clear outside. Car outside. You're all clear high.
2 to go. You've just done a 14.5.
Car high. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
2 laps left.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Watch your speed.
Car up high. Clear high.
White flag, last lap.
Car outside. Clear high.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Car high. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear high.
P7. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Good race, 8.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Woo! Well, that was something else. Come away with a 7th place finish. Enough other people got messed up, banged around there. That was pretty fun. Again, if the 11 car is still in here, I do apologize for that contact. He slowed up a little faster than I was anticipating, and I didn't think I was going to spin you around like that. Just trying to stay off him there. Start in the back. Wasn't doing real good when I got somebody behind me. I couldn't focus on somebody ahead of me or somebody behind me, but not both. Probably mostly somebody ahead of me and not so much the person behind me. Completed that pass. Still having a hard time with the angles. Somebody enters the corner behind me. It's not like an oval car. Just trying to see that, being able to, the car is not facing the way it would normally be, but it should still go around the track. I've spent the rest of this time running this one car down. Letting using, definitely letting up in the corner and powering back up. One of the two corners wasn't too bad. Like, I could almost hammer it full through there. It's 1 and 2. Yeah, this one's pretty slick here. Bounced into the wall. This one here was kind of not quite as slick as the other ones, but it was deceivingly slick. It didn't look, that darkness down there didn't look as shiny, but maybe it's because there's not a lot of lights, track lights down there. Yeah, there might not be as many track lights down there. But I started searching. I was trying to run up there where they were running. I tried to run down to the bottom, get it to work down there in the bottom. Just didn't really feel like it was terribly faster down there. Tried to run in the middle. Make sure I finesse the throttle enough to maybe get a little bit more grip than they did and try to pull through there. I mean, this is about like fighting for a win. Past somebody that's real hard to get up there to. I got right to him a few times, then we had some cars down to the inside of the track down there. I had to jockey around that guy. I lost all the time I made up. So he was running way high. I was running in the middle. I was definitely catching him. The Highland's definitely not faster. It is if you want to try to stay there with your foot on the throttle mashed. As long as you lift. Just trying to find that balance. The balance and the consistency to kind of get that car to rotate through that turn. Down the bottom, didn't really do much. I think I found I gained more time trying to run way down there, which really wasn't doing me a whole lot of good. think I did find something kind of in that middle groove though. Just gonna get down there, not get back to the throttle too soon. A few times I was a little too unsure whether I was gonna catch that guy coming off that corner and slap him. I just needed to get to his back bumper, get right on his rear end, and make a good turn in that, a good go in one of those turns to get up alongside of him, and then I'd have a shot. Right now, I just wasn't, I think I was too much on the throttle. I think I had to make sure I got off it a little bit more, because I'm really getting back to the throttle. I was up higher, and I didn't get back to the throttle quite as much. Trying to run some mirror lines with the guy up there, trying to catch him. Went back to the middle. A lower line than he was running. That was 0.3 faster. Or 0.2 faster than my previous lap. Finally got up alongside of him almost. I think I lost it. I'm almost alongside of him. And on that last lap, I legitimately dove that thing into that turn. I just sent it down to the bottom, coming off that last little bit. We took the white flag and I just threw it in there. Coming to the line. Just sent it in there. Stayed on it more than I did before. Come up alongside of him. That was just enough to squeak by with the spot. Yeah, that last turn, I really sent it in there. Was up alongside of him for the most part. He was gaining ground going the corner because he could stand on it, and I tried to use as much of the track as I could. Got down low, just let it drift up there and just try to hang on to it. Oh, this is the one where I dove it in there. Just sent it in there. Tried to make up a little bit more in the middle. Maybe slide job him a little bit. Yep, a little bit of contact. But didn't ruin anybody's day. Just a little bit of racing contact. That wasn't too bad. Boy, that was fun. A lot more fun if I hadn't taken that guy out accidentally. God, just, like, I knew the track was not as slick, so I knew I could make it stick by going in there harder, and everybody else wasn't. I should have backed it back down. I shouldn't have sent it in there like that, but we did a little bit for our iRating. Went up just a little bit, 5 points. And how much safety rating did we bang out of it? Just 2x. Just 2x. Well, it was fun. I feel like I have a decent handle on the fundamentals of making the car go through the turn, and I feel like I can actually kind of feel it as it goes through the corners, and trying to keep what I know I did a lot in the street stocks, the dirt street stocks, but was to prevent the over-rotation of the car, because that kills so much of the speed. You gotta find that line and just ride that line as the car is sliding through the corner. And I think the tendency is to give too much throttle in the corner. Either you're getting back to it too quickly, or you enter the corner, and instead of lifting as you enter the corner, because the track is slick, there won't be as much grip. We have to kind of roll it up a little bit, and depending as to whether the slickness goes all the way out, or if it's just the slick part is going from entry of the corner to the middle, and then the slick part wears away. so that you know that you can like hammer it from there on out, and you're not going to spin the tires coming off the turn, causing the over rotation, causing a lot of loss of momentum. And that seems to, at least for for me, for what I can figure out, it seems to have drastically helped. Because if I do too much over rotation, you're losing a lot of time. So I just kind of, it's nothing that you're not just going to do it innately. It takes a lot of feel in these dirt cars to feel the car as it would be rotating, as it rotates into the corner, trying to keep that slide going, and see as the one car kind of over rotates it coming off that turn. He got in there and the car rotated a little bit past where it should, kind of sending it in there. He's doing alright, and then it just does a little bit too much and the car kind of slides too far. The back end goes too far to the right, and then you see the back end come back to the left a little bit, and that is a tremendous loss of momentum. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect because I did it plenty of times. You can see plenty of times in the replay that we just went through all the laps through there that it is not as easy to do, but practice, 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 and then I get afraid that I'm going to slide up into the guy, so then I end up jerking the wheel, trying to keep off the guy, because I don't want to get into him. I really just want to slide up next to him and just race him down the straightaway. But, well, that was a lot of fun. That is 2 races. The Federated Auto Parts Speedway that we did the first race of the season. Then this one it kind of reaffirms the fact that I think I do kind of have this a little bit figured out, just enough to kind of be a little dangerous and to get a little racy with somebody, especially again the one car. I don't, despite the fact that they do have a their iRating gets them into this one here. They were struggling a little bit with that, but hey, made a good go of it. Did what I needed to do to kind of get the extra distance and the speed through the corner to just kind of make up for what I was unable to do before, and kind of catch and pass that guy. So cool. This is some pretty good momentum going into our 3rd race, wherever that happens to be, and I think this might be a bunch of fun.